Good morning, shining ones. Meg is here on a beautiful day in ASHA. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And oh, do I have a message for you today. You know, I found this written. It's almost faded out. You probably can't even hardly see it right there. But it struck me. It's so profound. It says, belief is form. Belief is form. Oh my God, that hit me so much. That what we believe is what we are creating. That our prayers and our manifestation, it's attuning ourselves. It's believing. That's what's coming to us. It's not about begging. My friends, it's about what we hold, the frequency, the vibration that we hold. That is what is coming to us. And so it's so important that we ask ourselves, what am I truly praying for? There's a difference of what you're speaking out. You know, I would like this. I wish this was this way. I wish this wasn't this way. But what's coming to you is what you truly believe. And I saw it so clear this morning in my meditation. You know, the enemy, the devil, what it is, it's the opposite of God good, of that spirit of truth. You know, it's the opposite. So the spirit of the highest principle of good, love, the opposite would be hate. And it can be so subtle. Maybe it's something from childhood. You were mistreated, abused, and that little grain of hate has grown in you, and you've become so used to it. Or fear, right? And that fear, it turns into anger. And now you got some of these low frequencies, those what they would call demons or devils. You know, it's just the wrong frequency. It's the wrong vibration. And if you're holding that, right, it's what you're creating in your world. The frequency, the vibration we hold is what we create in our world. And, you know, the very first page of ASHA, it talks about that when we have the realization that we come from that highest good spirit and we're actually made of that, where our true identity is love and peace and joy. My friends, when we have that realization of who we are, it rises our frequency. We're not our past mistakes, our failures. We're not anger. We're not hate. We felt those things, but it's not what we are. And when we go back and tap into what we are, it raises our frequency. It raises our prayer. My friends, it's all about attunement and resonance. And I have to work on this all the time. My friends, to hold that love, to hold that peace, to protect the child, ASHA, the perfect creator's perfect idea. Protect it with everything I've got. And as you do that, you'll get that aha moment. Oh, I'm calling it, more of it into me. As I hold this love, more love is flooding into me. I saw it so plainly, my friends. Like I would go out into the grocery store. And as I'm holding that love, and maybe it started to show on my face a smile and a kindness where before maybe I was standoffish and maybe a scour on my face and thinking, what is that person? Is he judging me? Or you know, just fear and wrong thoughts. And now that I come in that state of love, people start mirroring it back to me. I give a smile, they give a smile back. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, what a beautiful world. What kind people. And the world began to shift as the frequency inside of me shifted. You know, I'm so excited. We talked about this yesterday. ASHA is coming back into print. I just did all the paperwork yesterday. Could take up to 3 days. I'm like a little kid at Christmas. I keep checking it to see maybe it'll come a little early. But in 3 days, we're going to have ASHA back in print where people can go to Amazon and get it so easily. And different bookstores and outlets, and it's going to be easy to get, and it's going to be inexpensive, $5.75, my friends. And so what I wanted to do is just start going through ASHA. Maybe you haven't heard of it before. Maybe you've heard it before, but you'll get just a higher idea and understanding of what it's saying. What are these words of Zoroaster? Pure, light. Listen with your heart as I read ASHA1. It says, ASHA, I am God's thought. And don't rush through these. They're small. It's a statement and a teaching, but they're packed with truth and light. And every little thing, ASHA, you could just stay right there. The very first word, ASHA. What is ASHA? Think about it, meditate on it, hold it. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. What else could come from his perfect mind? Right? ASHA, we know that form and matter is just energy, right? Vibrating at different frequencies. And so ASHA, it's that pure energy of God's perfect thought. What is energy? It's information, right? ASHA, it's light. It's that light that runs out the darkness. ASHA, it's that truth, that spirit of truth that exposes the lie for what it is, nothing. And my friends, I could go on and on. Just the first word of this book. It says, ASHA, I am God's thought. Think about that. What else could come from God's perfect mind but a perfect thought? And it says, I am God's thought. My true identity, who I really am. I'm not my sins or errors or failures or mistakes. I'm not things passed down in my very genes and DNA from parents and grandparents, like addictions and whatever. It's not what I am. I come from good spirit. I'm made of good spirit. And as I go inside and I tap in to that omnipotent mind, that omniscient mind, that loving mind, that true mind, it changes me, changes my world. I am God's thought. I live in God's idea, perfection. ASHA, perfection, his perfect thought. I am that. I live in that. That is good. In our religion, God and good are the same thing. God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. Everything I want, my protection, my peace of mind, my healing, it's here right now if I'll attune myself to it. How do I do that, Megas? Just cut to the chase. How do I do that? You have to know it, which means to be it. Where it's intimate. A man would know his wife. The two become one. You have to become God. Right? Jesus, the Christ wanted you to hear this message. You and God are one. Just be it. Set down the ego and past failures and mistakes and sins and errors and just things that you've created in your mind. A lot of people find the world didn't accept who they really were. And when you're younger, right, you want to fit in. When you're older, you don't care about that. But when you're young, you want to fit in. So you start to take on this presentation for the world. And it slowly starts to become you, but it's not really you. And you start to believe that's you. My friends, we got to set that down. Find our true self again. Got to be honest. What energy am I really? That's what I'm creating. That's what's going to manifest. So I want to know me. Go inside and see yourself as the perfect creator's perfect thought. See yourself living in God's perfect idea. My friends, in truth, you live in God good, and God good lives in you. Try to wrap your mind around it. See it. It's one thing. You are that thing. You are that God good. You are beautiful, shining ones. And that's just a statement. My book, this is the one I've been teaching out of forever. I love it when you guys send me pictures of yours. But mine is literally it's falling apart bad now. But I'll keep it forever. It says the whole universe vibrates, right? We're talking about that. Form and matter. What is it? It's energy vibrating at different frequencies. We want to hold the high frequencies to live in those high dimensions. The whole universe vibrates with expectant energy. It wants to be spoken to. Well, it's like your wish is my command. What do you want to see? Hold it and you will see it. If you want to see a better world with love, peace, and joy, you're not going to find it outside of yourself. You're going to have to go in and become it. And then you'll see it. It says, for God is with child. Right? All throughout the celestial palace, the prospect of ever expanding good. This child is creative thought. It's the word. My friends, and if you'll hold that original word, that thought of God that came from the perfect creator's perfect mind, that is a perfect thought, that is really you, and you'll hold that, be that, be enveloped by it, vibrate it. My friends, you'll create it. The highest principle of good, shining the light of observance on the dark waves, that is the plastic medium of creation. And in conformity to law, by law, the wise Lord's highest desire, highest frequency, highest vibration, focused into form. Young, timeless, and beneficial to all. My friends, let's create with the original word, the true word. I want you to let yourself be set free from any worry, from fear, from hate and anger. Set those frequencies, those low frequencies down. Let Spirit begin to heal you. I know you've been hurt, mistreated, and I am so sorry. But today, make the decision not to hold on to those hurts and that anger. Haven't you been hurt enough? And when you hold those low frequencies, it hurts you more. It hurts those around you, your family, your friends, the world. Look at the world you want to see and create, and then be that. Be that forgiveness. Be the one that forgives that one that didn't even ask for forgiveness. Be the one that loves the unlovable. Be the kindness that the world needs so much right now. Just be who you are. ASHA, the original word, incarnate in form and matter. Oh, I just got chills to my body because I thought about that yesterday. It was a Zoroastrian holy day, 11/24. And that's the day that ASHA went back into print, back into form. It's also my birthday. And it was just, if I haven't thought that how to put it into words, but it made me want to show ASHA, envelop ASHA, hold ASHA, share ASHA, be ASHA. Made me want to do gooder. Made me want to be a good representation of ASHA, of Zoroastrianism, of the Magi. Made me really want to check my own energy. Megas, don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. Protect the child. Hold ASHA. Be the love. Be the kindness. I love you guys. Love you so much, my Magi family. I'm so excited about what we're going to be doing with ASHA. I want December I want December to be such a beautiful month. I'm excited to see what can we do with the money we get from book sales the next month. Oh, I love sharing the vibration, the frequency, the word of ASHA, and I love physically doing things like feeding the poor, right? Giving medical attention to people that need it. I love that. It's beautiful. Let's pray together. Hashem vahu vahestem esti usta esti usta amai yatishai vestai Hashem. ASHA come. ASHA be actualized and realized in me and in the world. And I love you, all good spirit. And I love you, Magi that were, are, and shall be. I love you, my wonderful friends. Ah, you feel that love? It's like I can't even describe love. I wish I had more words and expression for what I'm feeling. The only thing I can say, ASHA is.